Hey football fans, welcome to Football Time, your go-to place for the hottest transfer news and insider updates. Rafinha has signed a new deal. Modric is saying goodbye to Real Madrid. Manchester United are planning a summer clear-out, and Rashford is already on Barcelona's radar. I've got all the details coming up, but before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single transfer bombshell. Manchester United are preparing for a major clear-out, and there are plenty of suitors ready to pounce. According to the Times, the club has put nearly all of its senior squad up for sale. The exceptions? Only Garnacho, Højlund, and Mainu. Everyone else is potentially on the market. Juventus has already inquired about Jadon Sancho. A loan return is possible, but only if United covers part of his salary. Barcelona, meanwhile, is eyeing Rashford. Saudi clubs have their sights on Casemiro and Raphael Varane. Anthony Martial has already left. Bruno Fernandes and Lisandro Martinez could follow. Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid are both interested. And let's not forget the goalkeeper saga. Andre Onana could also leave. With the team missing out on Europe and sinking to 16th place in the Premier League, Ineos is ready to make radical changes. New head coach Ruben Amorim supports the rebuild, but he's given a strict condition. If trust is broken, he's ready to leave immediately, even without compensation. The Erik ten Hag era is over. The question now is, who will survive this purge? Barcelona is hunting Premier League stars, and Deco has his sights set on Marcus Rashford. Barca's sporting director openly admitted that the club is monitoring the Manchester United player, who is currently on loan at Aston Villa. Despite an injury near the end of the season, Rashford impressed with 4 goals and 6 assists in 17 matches. That might be enough to spark genuine interest from the Blaugrana, but Rashford isn't the only one on Barcelona's radar. Deco confirmed that Luis Diaz from Liverpool is also on their shortlist, along with other wingers. His exact words, "We like Diaz, we like Rashford, and others too." This isn't just talk. After their Champions League exit, Hansi Flick clearly wants to strengthen the flanks for a comeback next season. Meanwhile, at United, everything is collapsing. They finished 16th in the league, the worst result in Premier League history, lost the Europa League final to Tottenham, and missed out on European competitions. According to Manchester Evening News, the board is ready to let go of Rashford, Sancho, and Antony. The mood is near surrender. Even coach Ruben Amorim is ready to leave without compensation if trust is gone. And here comes Barcelona, once again at the right place at the right time. Will they sign Rashford or opt for someone else? One thing's clear, Camp Nou is dreaming big again. Rafinha has signed a new contract with Barcelona until 2028, and this is more than just an extension. It's a statement. The Brazilian is no longer a bench warmer, no longer the subject of rumors about a move to Saudi Arabia, but one of the key heroes of Barcelona's triumphant season. This year, he played 56 matches, scored 34 goals, and delivered 24 assists, while the club secured a treble, La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Super Cup. Just a year ago, it seemed Rafinha was on his way out. He openly stated that Xavi didn't trust him and that he had considered leaving. But then Hansi Flick arrived, and everything changed. The new coach didn't just give him a chance, he completely redefined Rafinha's role. Instead of isolating him on the wing, Flick gave him a flexible role between the lines, closer to Lewandowski, closer to the goal-creating moments. A telling moment came after Rafinha's hat-trick in the Champions League against Bayern, when Flick said, "I've never had a player who played with such intensity." And that wasn't just a compliment. Rafinha is now seriously being considered among the Ballon d'Or candidates. And in a club that once featured Brazilians like Ronaldo and Romario, Rafinha has already surpassed them in total goal contributions. From a player unsure about his future to the flag-bearer of the new Barça project, it's a path no one could have predicted. Flick's contract until 2027 and Rafinha's extension to 2028 form the foundation of Barcelona's new era. Not built on flashy transfers, but on the transformation of players who once seemed unfit for the Catalan style. Brighton play. It's smart again. Boscagli for free. While top clubs prepare to spend millions, Brighton is once again showing how to strengthen smartly and cheaply. The club has agreed to sign defender Olivier Boscagli from PSV, and here's the kicker, on a free transfer. Yes, just last summer PSV rejected an $8 million offer for him, but now his contract is expiring, and the Seagulls are getting the experienced 27-year-old Frenchman for nothing. Bravo, scouts. Boscagli played 30 matches in the Eredivisie, scored once, provided 6 assists, and helped PSV snatch the title from Ajax in the final stretch. Exactly the kind of defensive consistency Brighton lacked at the end of the season. But the club isn't stopping there. They've already signed Tommy Watson from Sunderland, and next might be Charalampos Kostoulis, a 17-year-old wonder kid from Olympiakos. A forward who can play both as a striker and from deep, and even Arsenal and Manchester United are keeping an eye on him. Interestingly, Abdallah Sima could be included in the deal for Kostoulis, potentially spending next season in Greece. Trading the present for the future, a classic Brighton move, and it's working once again. Also on the radar, left-back Cuiabano from Botafogo. Young, fast, and technical. Fenerbahce already tried to sign him. Now the English club has joined the race. Brighton doesn't throw money around, they're building a system. And if anyone thinks the club will collapse without De Zerbi, don't be so sure. There's still a lot of honey in this hive. Chelsea enter the race for a new top striker. A real hunt is brewing on the transfer market, and the target is someone who was recently seen as a flop at PSG. Now all top clubs have their eyes on Hugo Ekitike, a forward who has been reborn in Germany. Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool. All 3 Premier League giants are ready to pay up to $84 million for him. Just a year ago, he was seen as a disappointment in Paris, only 4 goals during his time there. But the move to Eintracht Frankfurt changed everything. Hugo scored 22 goals in one season, with 15 in the Bundesliga, helping his team qualify for the Champions League. This isn't just a run of good form, it's a bold statement for stardom. Now all eyes are on Chelsea. Enzo Maresca is building a team around young talents with high potential, and Ekitike fits that philosophy perfectly. Mobile, technical, smart in positioning, and clinical in front of goal. He's the type of striker the Blues have been looking for since Drogba's era. But Chelsea face strong competition. Arsenal are in need of a powerful number 9, and Liverpool are preparing for life after Darwin Núñez. The asking price ranges from 67 to 84 million, which is quite a leap, considering Frankfurt signed him for just $14 million a year ago. That jump reflects not only his development, but also the club's smart management. Interestingly, Chelsea are also keeping tabs on Liam Delap from Ipswich, though he's reportedly leaning towards a move to Manchester United. This could increase Chelsea's focus on Ekitike even more, especially given his age and potential. One season in Germany, and Ekitike has gone from PSG's problem to a transfer sensation. Who will win this race? We'll find out in the coming weeks. But one thing is already clear. Stamford Bridge want him as their new attacking boss. Luka Modric bids farewell to Real Madrid. Swansea next. Luka Modric has officially announced, after the Club World Cup, he will say goodbye to Real Madrid. In 13 years at the club, the Croatian maestro has won absolutely everything. 6 Champions League titles, 4 La Liga titles, 2 Copa del Rey trophies, and even 6 Club World Cups. 28 trophies in total, plus the 2018 Ballon d'Or and nearly 600 appearances. But even legends must one day say, it's time. And now, the most unexpected twist. Luka might not retire. He might join the championship. Yes, not Saudi Arabia, not MLS, Swansea City, a club where he suddenly became a co-owner. The idea is supported by former Real Madrid striker Fernando Morientes, who called it a powerful move. And honestly, there's something to it. Modric may no longer be made of steel, but his football IQ and game control are still out of this world. Even coming off the bench in El Clásico, he changed the game. The championship is tough and physical, but that might be exactly the kind of challenge Luka needs for one last spark. Real Madrid, meanwhile, is preparing a grand farewell. In the final home game at the Bernabeu, the captain will be honored. Club president Florentino Perez has already called Modric a unique legend whose legacy will live forever. So, Next season, we might not see Luka in Real Madrid's white, but instead in Swansea's shirt, under Welsh rain. And you know what? That would be beautiful. A quiet retirement? No. A new challenge? Yes. And we'll be watching every step. Liverpool open talks for Wirtz, a transfer that could shake up the entire market. Liverpool have officially entered negotiations with Bayer Leverkusen for the signing of Florian Wirtz. Yes, that Wirtz, the main star of Leverkusen's miracle run, the brain behind Xabi Alonso's unstoppable team last season. This move could become the most expensive in Liverpool's history and make Wirtz the most expensive German player of all time. And this is not just a rumor. Talks started right after Liverpool finalized the signing of Frimpong, another Leverkusen talent, expected to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold. Florian Wirtz is more than just a rising star. In the 2023-24 season, he was named Bundesliga Player of the Season, posting insane numbers. 18 goals and 20 assists as Leverkusen went unbeaten and claimed their first ever Bundesliga title. This season, he's still on fire. 16 goals, 15 assists, and a regular spot in the German national team. With Alonso set to leave, likely to become Real Madrid's next coach, and Frimpong already on his way out, Wirtz's transfer could mark a full-blown rebuild at Leverkusen. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Florian himself admitted he's ready for a new challenge after 6 seasons with the club. Bayern Munich and Manchester City have shown interest, but Liverpool are currently leading the race. If the deal goes through, it'll be a new chapter for the Reds, fresh off winning the Premier League and clearly hungry for more. What do you think? Would Wirtz fit Liverpool's style and become their new midfield leader? Let us know in the comments. That's it for today on Football Time. We've covered the biggest headlines, transfer rumors, and key moves shaking up the football world. But stay tuned. More breaking news, fresh results, and major deals are on the way. Support the channel, like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you're always in the loop. Drop a comment. Which transfer surprised you most? And who do you want at your club next? We're taking a short break, but we'll be back soon with even more transfer action. Until next time.